Attention IGCSE students. Are you ready to master the art of IGCSE summary writing? If your answer is yes, this is your great opportunity. In this lesson, I'm going to delve into the intricacies of summary writing, which is question F based on text B. So let's look at the key information. What to know about the IGCSE summary. The first thing to know about the IGCSE first language summary is that it demands precision, requiring you to write within a strict word limit. Remember, your summary must be a minimum of 100 words to ensure sufficient depth and understanding. But beware, exceeding the maximum limit of 120 words can result in valuable marks being deducted. The total marks allocated for this task is 16 marks, 8 marks for the content and 8 marks for the language. In a summary writing, you will be given text, which is an article from a newspaper or magazine, and they are going to ask you to summarize a specific part of the text. They do not ask you to summarize the whole text because it will be impossible for anyone to summarize the whole text in 120 words. So you don't have to include any information that does not link to the summary, and do not include your own opinion at all. Now let's look at the content, which is 8 marks. For your content, you'll be rewarded with up to 8 marks, reflecting your ability to extract the main points and key details effectively. You have to stick to the question itself. For example, if you are asked to write a summary giving a piece of advice about using flour to bake a cake, you have to stick to that. Do not talk about the cake itself. Do not talk about the cake itself. So, how many content points do you need? You need to get around 8 content points, and each content point will get 1 mark each, up to the maximum of 8 marks. If you get all the content points for all the 8 points, you will get up to 8 marks. But if you get up to 9 points, you cannot get more than 8 marks. Do avoid the repetition of the ideas. In summary, you don't repeat your ideas. The maximum number of words is 120. So anything written after 120 words will now be counted. For instance, if you have written 7 points to the 115 words and then start your 8th point from 116 words, it will not be counted. So you will get 7 points in the content out of 8. Now let's talk about language. Language is also 8 marks, and the candidate needs to focus on summarizing relevant information. The summary task in the IGCSE exam is not just about capturing the essence of the passage, but also demonstrating the impeccable language skill. Don't forget, the language you employ is equally vital. A remarkable command of vocabulary, grammar, and structure can earn you another 8 marks. Candidates need to focus on summarizing relevant information, cohesion, accuracy of language, and observing the word limits. The accuracy of language is related to grammar, vocabulary, spelling, and so on. What do we mean by cohesion? Cohesion means using linking words like furthermore, in addition, moreover, however, etc. What other techniques you should use? The most effective summary are those which demonstrate an understanding of the text by paraphrasing the main ideas outlined in the questions. What do we mean by paraphrase? Paraphrase means using your own words. So please try not to use the same words in the original text. Try to use your own words. What about if you couldn't find a synonym for a word? For example, let's say computer. We do not have the synonym for computer. Just try to change the structure of the sentence. Change a passive word to active and active to passive. So, what you must also try to write in your own words as stated earlier on. And if you don't know a synonym, however, just copy the word rather than lose the context points. So, in a nutshell, what do we mean by paraphrasing? Use synonyms, switch around sentence structure, change the order of ideas from the original text, keep the meaning the same, be concise, keep it short. If you do all this in IGCSE First Language Summary, you are bound to score all the points allocated for IGCSE Summary Writing. Thanks, and watch out for another lessons on IGCSE First Language.